In recent years, Metro Atlanta and the state of Georgia have experienced tremendous growth. Our region and state are at the forefront of innovation, job creation, and community investment. In coordination with our partners in the public, private, and nonprofit sectors, KSU is committed to building a more vibrant and sustainable Georgia. Communities and economies are fundamentally dynamic. Adaptability and flexibility are critical, particularly given the rapidly changing region in which we live. At the heart of effective economic development and community engagement are awareness, receptiveness, and responsiveness to the needs of our community partners. This strategic plan will serve as a guide for Kennesaw State University's approach to sustainable economic development and impactful community engagement in the coming years. The strategic goals of the Office of Economic Development and Community Engagement for 2022 to 2026 are simple and direct, the ABCs that define our work and every effort we undertake. Ensuring accessibility, building bridges towards sustained and mutually beneficial relationships, and instilling confidence in collaborations and partnerships among both KSU stakeholders and our community partners.
The first strategic goal is accessibility. The objective of this goal is to ensure that economic and community partners throughout Cobb County, Metro Atlanta, Northwest Georgia, and the entire state of Georgia find Kennesaw State University to be accessible across disciplines and functions that are comfortable approaching the university for collaboration, support, and innovation. We do this by establishing a culture of constant contact with economic partners. This helps build a culture of more active engagement with chambers of commerce, development authorities, and city-county economic development officials throughout the region. We will provide avenues to KSU for community partners, which includes on-campus experiences for neighbors and partners to encourage participation in KSU athletic, cultural, and educational opportunities. A key component of this goal is to extend outreach and create awareness to our community and economic partners of university resources, including support for innovation, entrepreneurship, and applied research capacities. With all of these initiatives, we will take steps forward in making KSU as accessible as possible.
The second strategic goal is building bridges. We will foster an environment in which Kennesaw State University's faculty, staff, and students value the bridging of the gap between campus and community. At the heart of this is building stronger relationships with our community in a dynamic, holistic, and mutually beneficial way. We will prepare students to be active, informed, and engaged members of their communities to create avenues for knowledge sharing and information. Additionally, it is critical to advance relationships with local, state, and economic development leaders, business leagues, and professional organizations. This helps maintain a constant dialogue regarding local, regional, and statewide workforce development priorities. We will enhance applied research capacity to meet the evolving needs and demands of community partners. A key way to achieve this is to partner with academic leadership and faculty to adapt curriculum and program offerings to meet emerging trends. Lastly, we also want to highlight and host events that acknowledge and celebrate campus community collaborations. Each one of these initiatives help build bridges to and from KSU, all in the spirit of mutually beneficial relationships with community partners.
The final strategic goal is confidence. With this goal, we want to instill a culture of confidence in interacting with KSU and collaborative efforts with the university amongst civic leaders, community partners, and economic development colleagues. One way to achieve this is to create opportunities for open and ongoing exchange with community and economic partners. To that end, we will encourage and facilitate faculty, staff, and student participation in local nonprofit boards, advisory committees, industry councils, and professional organizations. It's also important to build relationships rooted in trust and transparency and to communicate honestly about KSU's resources, capabilities, and limitations. Combined, each of these initiatives, along with our other strategic goals, help create confidence when working with KSU.
The strategic goals of the Office of Economic Development and Community Engagement are simple and direct. The ABCs that define our work and every effort we undertake. Ensuring accessibility, building bridges towards sustained and mutually beneficial relationships, and instilling confidence in collaborations and partnerships among both KSU stakeholders and our community partners. Our team will lead engagement between economic and community partners and the university in substantive and adaptive ways. Through reciprocal and mutually beneficial relationships, we'll drive a culture of lifelong learning, informed decision-making, and stewardship of public trust. Thank you for joining us today, and please reach out if there's ever anything we can do to support you and your work.